Abusia Nancy me boa obi man an application. Nearly can me visa officer. I'm not in it like I'm not an immigration consultant or whatsoever. Now, but to the be you be it me it's okay. Joe would share my dear mamma and I see any way home come on any one bobo. And I'm an old so she no admission. Our program, my friend, developmental service worker. Of Ghana and Canada, Hanum say about BSR program way. Na a broad frame, I did home come on. What we talked about, particularly a SOP, a statement of purpose, and the Canada biatrono letter of explanation. Now, in Nipana, the Empesa Embra Wajum say, in Nipana, in the first place, or access what application, or Nimoda, or Shiaoda. Let's assume say of our application, the first place or call your client information. One review the name date of birth, or name BBR. Now, I see say a lot of us repeat similar things. So what I say. So I want to address that first. Now, a lot of us, you start SOP, you're trading. My name is so and so. I'm so and so years old. Now, I know say a lot of people have gotten their visa approved in that same format, but let's reframe and I say change our the way we do our things. Okay, that's why we are here. So now, somebody do not know me. I've gotten admission to study developmental service worker program in Canada, personal support worker program, project management, business administration, accounting, computer science, masters in what, PhD in what. Menyasa admission. May apply for visa. Visa officer no only me baby. This is not an interview. Yeah, may I know your name, how you talk, how you look, any other I don't know. Only me baby. How do we convince this person, okay, to believe in our story? Now, what is motivating me for this video is the two main reasons why they refuse visas nowadays. Two major reasons. Okay, one is that we are not sure that you will leave Canada after the end of your studies. The second one is that your program of studies or your application is not consistent with the immigration whatever status, giving whatever the temporary resident status, giving whatever. It's a long term. Okay, these two things are what we are focusing our video and our content on it. So subscribe, like, and share this video. Let others also get this video and watch it. If you are now coming to do your application, you've not seen that yet. Okay, obi awaya sebi ye refusing the ebida. So let's talk about that. Now, or approach him, this is a story, a real story. When you developmental service, say, obi afi no we fee SHS, okay, we fee SHS mo just a year ago, and we fee SHS mo. So we were creating a story about this person in order to convince the visa officer. So that's the scenario that I've given you. The visa officer do not know the person from nowhere. DSW. So I was asking her questions. Why did you apply for this program? Initially, we go deeper. We say Canada. So what I say. But once I went to school now, you need to align yourself in that direction. So I was like, okay, program now because I say be on your research and code deep. Nimdeka crime or program program where a programmer most of the times they focus on and color say but a banning penny for crown more some mental health when and I said developmental issues when it comes to DSW. That's what they really care. And in color more autism and color more Down syndrome and kola more one alcoholic one and penny for more PTSD and a son man in ano. It is anchor for no major focus. And I say okay. And I'm say, oh see so no. Enipa ahena wa encounter oma who said they were into similar situation. And when you pick this story, you can relate it to whatever you are writing towards. Now you are doing your reapplication, and I'll share that video, and I say you are doing a fresh application. So let's think deep. Let's go deep into whatever we are doing. Now, why encounter Obisa or Abrabo? No say yes, onim Obisa on even Nebusium, and I'm say okay, fine. Number one, nipa no your day, or name a minion and a bar. Say okay. So your ma minion and a bad ya. Watch your phone at tongue. That's all our problem with ma. Watch your phone at tongue. Now we're not another. While observing you may be one home. No see okay. Now observing you might be one home or your autistic child. Now today be a on percent or on Sabbath to the comb and over to the moon is an money. Madam say a very good point I'm making. Okay. Then starting fee say only a crown from collaborating. Never I may war maybe or two kind or the bread mammy. A story near true. Okay. Now ordinary bread no. You lived with oh sister and I say whoever it is, okay, and I say well, you lived with that person. And the more you know, you realize the person didn't like this kind of things, but you thought she was, and I said, only panel probably normal like you. But more you need drew baby, you know. When internet and everything, you got rich of internet, and I said, we started understanding things, no. Then you realize the real problem that the person is facing. Now, because of that kind of problem, no. The person couldn't live a normal life like you, okay? But you were, because you were that close, you had that rapport, no? You wanted to do some certain things for her, and my be close to her, even though she shouldn't near Adam for outside. And it's true, when it comes to people with developmental issues in Ghana, they go through that type of stigmatization, okay? So aside Ghana not paying much attention to this kind of individuals, if you relate the kind of SOP you are writing to you, okay, it makes more sense. Okay, so we related that to her. And I was like, you know what is your dream? Your dream cannot just be somebody, your sister, okay? But what is your dream when it comes to that? Now, when it comes to that, your dream, now we know, say we are in a social media world, okay? You cannot say I'll set up offices and be advising people on this issue and that issue. No. I will start advising people even before I'll get an office. They know, say, social media pays now. They know. Okay? They know all these things. Now, the next thing, your long-term plan. Now you know and you believe, say, Ghana does not pay much attention to this. So how are you going to contribute to a country that doesn't pay attention to these kind of individuals in our society? Is it because we don't have them? Yes, we have them. But how will that play in your role of coming to study in Canada, spending that much amount of dollars to come and study in Canada? Okay. How would that play? And she was like, okay, meet me. I could fear my kutunko for. And I'm saying, how are you going to get paid? How are you going? Maybe I want your information. You know, meet me. I advice. Who will pay you? Our Ghana Chrome Horn. School for the blind. I head the way I'm living here. Okay, so be strategic. Nah. It's okay. Let's do it this way. Your motivation came as a result of something, not just oh sister. No. Even though your sister is part. So I watched a movie called The Accountant. Now the character, the accountant, was an autistic child. Now Nane papa is so journey. And then papa the never find ye training ye or a accountant. He was a very good shooter and a fighter also. So that was the movie. So I told her, it's okay. We are done with your sister now. Where you know your sister, how you came, how you started researching about that, when you started that. Okay. Now your next 10 year, your motivation. So you started the motivation from the movie The Accountants. And that movie was a Canadian movie. I know a lot of people have watched that movie. So any person or review application, most of the times they work from home. Okay, Obeka said the movie The Accountants, and my main question title. Obi okra obe mana kwa question sa movie no. So if the person find out, say you are really telling the truth. Okay, The Accountants. So after watching The Accountants, the NAC, and I told her, say, after watching the movie The Accountants, what happened is that you realize that these people also have potentials. Say you're training here. It makes me something beneficial to society. Okay, if these people are training, receive the kind of training they will also be beneficial to society. And see, what we come deep. So okay, what can you also do? Not only just for Onia. And I say, okay, I'm in the social media space, and I know the importance of being on the social media platform. Then I told her, it's okay, you will set up platforms that will advise people, that will teach people even what to eat to kind of avoid giving birth to. And I said things that we should even stop to, like from genetically to how we will live with this, how to understand them, how to relate with them well, how to not let them be like the marginalized people in our society. Okay. There was not really after the social media, we also talked about, I think social media will also give you money. And my dream is that one day I would have an organization as a foundation throughout through the funds that I would generate from social media now. I can also help these kind of individuals and also advise people. So that is basically what we wrote. And as I'm talking to you, she will be coming to Canada this Sunday. Okay. This is not a lie. This is a true story that I'm telling you. I can delete and share it with you if you want to. Now, going through this, and I'm starting my research about these two things that I talked about earlier, made me realize, is there something that we are doing wrong? Most of us, we are doing wrong. And you refuse your visa because most of us have the home ties. People go as far as being one of the royal family. He's an heir. He or she is an heir to a throne. We talk about all these things. We talk about our parents, our mothers. We talk about our marriage. We talk about the properties we have. We talk about the pets that we have. We talk about everything that we have. Okay, but how is this thing? And I said, how? And I said, the education affects my way or your life. Okay, so let me give you an example. I like giving example that I know are true. With my home ties, I told them we are all farmers. It was true. I'm coming to do agriculture. That's why they are sponsoring me now. Sponsorship part is there. Me coming home will be very beneficial to the family lands and the family farmlands that we own. Because with the knowledge I'm about to acquire, it will help me to scale up, to help our farming scale up, to help move us from the small scale that we have been doing to even a medium scale and probably a large scale enterprise. Number two, with my background in finance and accounting, how is this thing going to help me? So I told them, it's okay, with my background in accounting, if I am able to combine that with agric, looking at the family land and everything, the family farms that we own, I will be able to position us, prepare good banking, prepare good financial statements that will enable us get access to financial resources from supporting bodies, being from NGOs, from banks, from borrowers, from investors. So it will position the family to really scale higher. So over accounting, most of us are for traders, whether say our shop and also or ton and most of us, even if we are for a teacher or teacher and I say papa we crana, they all do some kind of trade. Okay, so aside using that, let's try and create stories. That's our story. Without even emphasizing that I'll come home, we'll show, we'll demonstrate that one, we are not going to overstay our welcome in Canada. Okay. If I tell you, say, okay, we have a family land, we are 3. What shows that your mother is going to give the family land to you to do the kind of business that you are telling the visa officer that you are going to do it? Okay, write a story about this. Now, you can write about the unity of the brothers or the family, the siblings, that because of our dream of maybe becoming a family, a business family, I am undertaking a business administration. My little brother, and I say my elder brother, is taking law in Ghana. My other brother is also taking a program in, let's say, health. Okay, so that when I come with my business administration, which entails accounting, marketing, finance, entrepreneurship, my sister will come from the health background with health way solutions. My brother will come from the legal background to support us, to give us the muscle to fight legal battles. Okay, your family members shouldn't be dormant. These are the research that I've seen. The other thing, the job prospect. Because if you say you are going to set up organizations, do whatever, you don't have the funds. Are you going to work in Canada to raise that funds in that short time? Okay, let's not forget, whatever you are planning to do, if it's a business, and if you can support it, say you've already started the business, this is your business bank statement, which shows that the business is running. If you can show that, cool deal. Or if you can show that your parents will be sponsoring you, that one is also another cool deal. But if you are somebody like me, that you don't have any capital anywhere, anybody from nowhere, and you say, I'm coming to do carpentry, I'll go and set up my own shop. Bro, it doesn't matter the type of course that you've chosen. It's worked for some people. Now it's becoming difficult, so we are re-strategizing. It doesn't matter the kind of program that you are coming to do and the kind of resources that will help you generate in the shortest possible period. You must fit yourself into reality. Now, when I come back, so for example, I'm into carpentry. When I come back to Ghana after my studies, I have a 10 years plan. Okay, that is your vision. Your vision also informs the visa officer that you go back to Ghana. I have a 10 years plan of working and saving and buying tools that will help me establish my own shop because my mother is already having the land there, and my brothers or my other siblings have also accepted that a portion which belongs to me, I can use it for my dream of becoming the best carpenter in Ghana. So when I come back, the dream is say the first 4 years I'll be working for like people that are into the business already. Now what that will do to me is that it will enrich me. I will learn customer service. I will learn that. That is your vision. So create a vision for whatever program that you are coming to study. That is carpentry, okay? And it's a growing market. You can even add a research to it that it is estimated that maybe Ghana's woodwork industry will reach maybe something in 2030, because these people have that kind of estimation in every field, okay, that you find yourself. The IT field, whatever field, there are estimations, okay? So if you can fit yourself in that spectrum, in that kind of environment, the visa officer will really understand why you are coming to do that program. I've talked about movie. I've talked about motivation. I'm talking about vision. These things, without even going to the home ties, which says you will not leave Canada, can also prove that you will go back home. So don't focus on, okay, proof of finance, home ties, this, my education, my educational background. There must be vision. There must be mission, okay? Your mission is to come and learn this so and so program. Your vision is to go and do this. Your motivation is this. Your motivation can be something personal that related to you, something you saw in a movie that you want to do. That's why I'm doing this video today. There are a lot of things that in my previous video I talked about when it comes to proof of home ties. With Nana Bafo, we talked about certain things. Okay. So I want you to sit down, think. See, there are individuals in Ghana. Sometimes I say a visa application and we don't want people to know. Until we show them the kind of small nyansa na and one how they that's not how it's done. Okay. With my SOP, you know, I started myself. I went to my dad. Okay. I sat with him. We talked about it. He helped me. I think he helped me with the introduction. Now after that, I was done with it all. But I'm one I'm changing introduction. The next person I went to was a colleague at work. And the man was GIJ. So she's very good in English. She was like, Joe, this type of errors, don't do this. The next person I sent was one of my madam at the head office. She had studied in UK. It was studied in UK. And some about bank man. So you could see, say, why any masters, why any way every, you could see the kind of resources are woven today. After I don't know, man, we who then Kabeka say be a makako drusa. I was saying I gave it to a friend of mine. He's very good. Sentence construction, idea formulation, because whatever was in me, you know, my 12 people na so. On one of the other boy said, no, Joe, also by your side way, this one should come before this. This one should come before this. Okay, we'll say, 10 years plan, I'll be a master's in agribusiness because you have a background in finance. Okay. And I also want to say, no, this one should go to your long-term plan on that same sheet. Don't let nobody lie you say one sheet. You can one sheet, yeah, and go for sure one sheet the back. Maybe your situation might be different. Okay. So we are talking as Obi Aminimno. and I'm needing come. So we want to see ourselves in our numbers. Okay, until I made this video way, bro. I want you to go watch videos. If you are doing a reapplication, don't be in a rush. Take like 2-3 days. Maybe I frustrate you. Take 2-3 days. Sit down. Think about things. Think about your program. Think about every other thing, every possibility. If you are now doing your application, don't be in a rush. Do it yourself. Sit down. Okay? If somebody is helping you do it, I don't know who that person is, but try and communicate your ideas with the person also. It will help you, or help you, or help you. I'm here to provide content. I'm not an immigration officer. I'm not related to any kind of immigration whatsoever. Whoever I help out of love, out of what I've experienced, not because I have education in that field. Okay, I mean, for video in Siana, your homework here. Say BB ania, fashion comment section no more. Meaning come was I'm not from my facha me. Because BBT a facha me. Na yanto aso ne ambe odi abusuan. Me say so who me comment me content. Na say eboawa share mo bi nso sanka bi. You just share it, whether Facebook, share it, whether WhatsApp, on your status, TikTok, wherever. Share my video. Ma obi nso sanka bi. Okay. Thank you. Aminyao, network my dears. Bye bye.